Hello everyone, welcome here. Today, we are going to be playing some Tomb Raider Legend. So, okay, we had just entered this area. I had not even begun to look around at what the puzzle might be. It looks fairly sizable, if I must say so myself. And that thing is an obvious first start. Or maybe that. Alright, let's see where this leads us. That wasn't very nice of it. I'm guessing we have to jump off of there a little quicker. You'll notice the survey that title is in quotes. I definitely don't hold that opinion. However, a lot of apologists for modern video games hold that opinion. Don't want to climb up here? Yeah, I think I do.
Zip! Alistair, do you read me? I don't like this at all.
Okay. Okay.
Zip, are you there? Alistair? All those satellites and computers just to perfect the science of talking to oneself.
Alright. There's nothing back here. No. I should go over there and see what's at the bottom of that ladder. I'm sure we'll get back over there eventually. Hopefully not that way. There we go. Oh, fun. This is going to be another get off the wall quickly type thing. Okay. We change direction. And I believe we change direction again. No, we don't. We jump up to that.
Hello? Are you chaps getting any of this? What the devil are they doing?
Alright. There's definitely something that's going to eat me around one of these corners.
This shouldn't be here. Oh. Dearest Amelia, Yours always. Richard. It was Mother's. Zip, can you hear me? Where are you?
There we go. I remembered the button I needed.
See that?
There's the button I needed. Okay. How do I get into manual aim again? Z. There we go. All right. I guess we go that way? Yep. Okay. Just move in the direction I press. There we go. Hey, that's not the direction I'm pressing now, is it? The controls on some of these games can always be a little finicky. Okay, there's a bunch of guys here. No one seems the least bit disturbed by that.
She's over there! Got her
Okay. Can't just go over there easily, so we're gonna have to jump across this, which is going to suck. Unless I go back up here and get a better shot at him. Alright. Fixed his wagon. You jumped through the rope, you idiot. That's annoying. Oops. There. Dumped his ass into the abyss. Now. Come on, keep walking over here so I can shoot your ass. Well, what I wanted to figure out. Ow. Ow. I should have just shot their asses. Okay, what the hell was the button for the... Stupid grenade. Oh, it's mouse button 3. Okay. Which actually isn't mouse button 3. Where in the hell did that go? There we go. Alright, that would have been useful to get going earlier, back when they were standing close together, but... saved me a little ammo at least. Alright. Go. Medical supplies, much needed. Ooh, a grenade launcher. Well, don't mind if I do. Hello, Ash. Yeah, it's only got 3 rounds. Okay, screw that noise then. We'll keep the assault rifle. Not go falling off into the abyss. This is definitely going to have some enemies. Yep, there we go. I saw you coming a mile away. Course. Now they're continuous. What did I do to deserve this? Oh, it was just the 2? Damn it. That's the right button. Well, I see them sitting right there. Come on, you know you want to. Alright, was that the only one? Possibly not. Probably so. Alright. That looks suspiciously like a pressure plate. It looks suspiciously like one I have to stand on to get through that door, which will then close behind me. How many leopards do you think are in there to ready to eat my face off?
Lara, you came for the Galali key too then? Perfect.
Pretend I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you know, it's what puts the sword back together. It's the size of a fist. And according to Amanda's research, it's here.
What do you know about Amanda? Where is she?
So, your father did some digging here, didn't he? You know, Amanda thought maybe he found the key.
I don't know what you're talking about. Tell me about that sword fragment you're so fond of waving about.
Huh. Well, I have been spending some time with it, and I've learned a couple of things. Let me show you. Bet you wish you could do that, huh? You know why I like grenades? I like to see them throwing them. Ready for this? Watch. Fine. We'll do it your way. Fine. We'll do it your way. Fine. We'll do it your way. Bet you wish you could do that, huh? Dim, Lara. Dim, Lara. Amanda said you're trying to steal this from us. You're not
No? Okay. Well, I wonder what's with you them damn things.
Bet you wish you could do that, huh? Fine. We'll do it your way. Dim, Lara. Ready for this?
No? Okay. Weird.
Watch. Bet you wish you could do that, huh? Ready for this? Watch. Ready for this? Watch.
Am I supposed to shoot that with manual aim or something? Because that's pretty ass, not gonna lie.
Bet you wish you could do that, huh? Ready for this?
Yes, I am, actually.
Bet you wish you could do that, huh? Fine. We'll do it your way. Too bad you're so unfriendly, Lara. You, me, and Amanda make a great threesome. You like that? Have enough!
I wanted to jump sideways, but stupid thing's in the way. He's got me trapped behind some shit. Of course he does.
Fine. We'll do it your way. Bet you wish you could do that, huh? I bet you'd do anything to have this kind of power, wouldn't you?
Oh, come on.
Like betray your friends, for instance. Fine. We'll do it your way. Ready for this? Watch. Ready for... Whoa, whoa! What are you doing? I thought archaeologists were a little more clear. Bet you wish you could do that, huh? Damn you are! Ready for this? Watch. Know why I like grenades? You don't have to see who you're throwing them. Ready for this? Watch. Bet you wish you could do that, huh? Fine. We'll do it your way. It's not gonna work, you know.
Okay, that should stop him from healing. Hopefully
Know why I
permanently.
like grenades? You don't have to see who you're throwing them. Ready for
Okay,
this?
why in the hell?
Watch. Fine. We'll do it your way. Fine. We'll do it your way. That was a big one, wasn't it? Here's another. Bet you wish you could do that, huh? Ready for
Wrong
this?
way.
Watch.
Finally.
I'm really not.
Typical female aiming skill? Pretty much.
These pieces weren't broken apart. They were designed to separate and reattach. The Galali key does that? I don't suppose you'd tell me where this came from. The Crusades? King Arthur?
History doesn't interest me.
Well, then why don't you stay here and consider the future? Make sure I'm not in it, however. You won't enjoy seeing me again.
Your father might not have found the Galali key, but Amanda doesn't know that. She's at your mansion right now. You better have good insurance.
God, finally! I've been trying to get through for ages. What happened?
This woman just tore her way through the front door. She had some sort of... I don't know what the hell it was. It was like black smoke.
I'll be there straight away.
No, we're fine. Look, you've got to follow her. She's going for another piece of the sword.
What? Where?
In Kazakhstan, I found a photo that matches the pieces you have.
All right. Do an inventory and try to locate something called the Galali key. Meanwhile, it looks as if I'm bound for colder climes.
Back warm.
I mean to be cold.
All right.
Alistair, I'm at the base. Go ahead.
I was right. It was a secret Soviet project from the 50s called Carbonek. The laboratory was studying an ancient sword fragment, but some mysterious disaster brought the KGB down, and they erased it all from history. Almost.
There seems to be trouble below.
You got there right on time.
Or a little late. Those are Rutland's men attacking the Kazakhs.
Or Amanda's. Most likely she's the one behind this.
The lab is somehow connected to that military base, but we don't know how. If you can find the command center, we might get a better idea. Now, after the firefight dies down, you should try to...
Oh, come now, Zip. Waiting is for the patient. Or those without parachutes.
Well, I'd look around more, but go ahead and jump when you're ready.
Now, Laura.
I pressed the button when you told me to, you piece of shit. I already mentioned that I hate quick time events.
Now, Laura. Very nice, Laura. But you've
Oh, how
just
convenient.
leapt from the frying pan into a nest of hornets.
Wait, where do you think you're going? Get back here. Okay. Is there anything else I can shoot from here? Not really. All right. I'll be taking some ammo from that. Okay. Get back here, you. Okay. Hello, Poison. I'm glad you like it. I have to admit, titles are one of the most annoying parts about getting ready for stream. Because they after a while you just run out of good ideas. Okay. Make sure we're all loaded up with supplies. Now let's see if we can get on top of this building over here, because I'm pretty sure there's some loot there that I want. If I can figure out how to get up there. I think I see how. Okay. Okay. Now we have acquired whatever that is. Nice. Nice little ladder here. Checkpoint. I didn't actually realize that this was part of the critical path, but anyway. Alright, I did not mean to drop down here, but anyway. Here we are. That guy had a grenade launcher, I believe. Alright. Only 3 rounds again. Okay, well.
There's a keypad here, Zip. Do you know any good Kazakh codes offhand?
No, but I can hum along if you do the singing.
Nope. Okay. Well, I'm sure we'll find something around here somewhere that'll let us in. Namely, something that'll get us to the other side of that fence. It doesn't look like we can climb or slide over top of it. Can this building be opened?
Get down!
That was an interesting degree of knockback.
American?
British. And it looks like we share an enemy. Where's your command center?
Не отвечай ей! Что здесь нужно?
Погоди! Если она использует код без ключа, то сработает тревога, и центр пришлет нам подмогу!
Да ты шо?
Мы здесь охраняем только снег и звериную мочу, или ты хочешь сам идти?
Through the gate! The code is K1879.
Спасибо. Разжелайте мне удачи.
Alright, is there anything else in here I want?
I don't know what the hell you guys were talking about, but I think the gate they mentioned is up ahead.
Lovely. That keeps things simple, doesn't it?
Damn it. Alright, we gotta book it for that gun immediately.
I don't know what the hell you guys were talking about, but I think the gate they mentioned is up ahead.
Lovely. That keeps things simple, doesn't it?
Alright, that worked out a lot better than last time. Okay, supposedly using this key, or using this without the key will sound the alarm. Okay. Am I supposed to get through this somehow? Because I don't know about you, but that doesn't look much like fun to me. Okay, I can't jump any farther that way. Alright. Well, thank you very much for the Prime Treebeard. Greatly appreciate it. 25 entire months. That is a fairly significant amount of time. Nope. Nope. Get rid of that so it doesn't create a problem for me later. Alright. got some interesting graphical bugs up here with the snow. Okay, I just hit the button at the wrong part of that, apparently.
Satellite photos? We got our own. There's nothing there.
The lab wouldn't be visible from above. We need maps. There it is.
Oof, that's a hike.
I'm not walking. There's a military transport train that runs past the lab. It looks like Amanda's boys are ahead of me. I'd better run.
Whoops. Satellite feed showing your train's about to roll. You better run. Fast. Train's leaving. Better get moving then, or you'll miss your train.
Hurry, Lara. Don't let that Amanda woman get there first.
Oh, come on. Fine, whatever.
Forget the train. I have a better idea.
Alright, another bike section. Yay, just what I always wanted. Of course, as is traditional for video games of a certain era,
What's going on?
proportions are
They're
completely
decoupling
wrong
the
on
cars.
the train. Because apparently artists back then didn't know how to size things correctly or something. I swear I picked up a medical kit just before I got on the stupid bike. Okay, I do not have any medical kits. Good to know, I suppose.
Zach, what's going on?
They're decoupling the cars.
You know, I think we're supposed to be driving over there farther, but it seems pretty tame over here. I wanted that medical kit though. End of that one. Yeah, I don't remember exactly how the knuckle couplers work, but I'm pretty sure you can't pull them apart when they're got pressure on them. But I'm not sure what the Russians used for couplers on their trains. Like, I know it took Western Europe years before they finally got their heads out of their asses and started using standard knuckle couplers. Some parts of it anyway. Like, I understand British Railways still used the old style turnbuckle couplers until surprisingly late.
And they're blocking the tunnel. But I think I saw a path off to the right up ahead.
Alright. Well, damn it. I want the stupid red pack, which means I gotta hit the narrow path. And also the camera is really annoying to control in these vehicle sections. That's not how I wanted to land. Seems way harder to control than you might think. It's not quite what I wanted to do either, but it worked out.
Zip, I never show off.
Well, you know how it is, survey, female drivers. Is she Asian by chance? No, she's British, which I think is probably worse. Doesn't even know what side to drive on. Yep. Also, I think the game's too loud. I need to fix it. Let's do that right now. It is way too loud. I turned this shit way down already. That's a little better. Solves that problem for the time being. Alright, well, how long is this damn section? Missed the bags. Alright. Go. Hey, that's no fair. They can drive through the trees. I can't. I kind of hate the combat in this game. There is basically no skill to it at all. Oh, fine, we got another around the edge area. Which is probably basically identical to the first one. Yeah, pretty much. camera is such a pain in the ass to move around in this. With the glitchy terrain.
Damn.
Okay.
So now you're gonna tell me you plan to do that?
Of course I did.
Of course you did.
And now we have the traditional fight along a train, maybe? Nope. Now we have a traditional quick time event on a train. Why would there be a propane tank sitting on a train? Just in the middle of the tracks. All right. Yeah, there's a pretty reasonable chance it would derail it.
Phew. I feel like I just lived through a train wreck. How about you? Undoubtedly.
Amanda's already inside, and the door's sealed.
So now what?
There's a vent on the wall to the right of the cargo door. The fan's running. She's got the power on.
How will you get in?
One way or another.
Well, you know, it would have been nice if we had actually grabbed onto that when I jumped for it. Instead of just magically not doing that. Oh. Do I want to go to that platform? Yes, I think I do. Okay. Alright. Now, I can't see shit because of our amazing, wonderful camera here, but I think I can just drop down. I pressed the button to do the thing I was supposed to do, and it didn't. Okay. Am I too high to make it over there? No, I should be able to, I think. All right. Now. How do I get over there? Right like that. That's how.
It's getting colder.
Looks as if you've stumbled into another tomb after all. I wonder what he's doing in here.
He's been trying to get out since the 50s, but he's frozen to death, the poor fellow. It's hardly a proper end for a scientist. The experiment's gone wrong. The KGB sealed the facility. He tried to escape through the vents, but got trapped.
My God.
Alright, well this is a slide and then jump situation, I'm pretty sure.
It is much colder in here than it was outside.
Okay.
Stay back!
I'm not sure turning on the power was a good idea.
Looks like a few things in there won't be getting the juice they need.
The heater must be one of them.
Okay. Oh, hello. Okay. No, we better go down a little bit. There we go. All right.
Look at the lights. She's only found the emergency power.
She came in through the main doors. I don't think she's been here. Looks like there's a generator on the other side of the room. She would have started it.
All right. Let's see.
It sounds as if it's out of fuel.
Yes, that's definitely how you start a generator. Now.
That should do it.
I can only pity the people who used to work in this facility.
There you go.
All right. Now.
You have to admire this map's simplicity.
And what do you know? It looks just like a carnival sideshow.
Lovely. Now that we've started the backup generators, I assume we go through this door.
I wonder if that's toxic. I'd guess it's coolant. But who knows what kind of lethal crap the Soviets were using.
I'd rather not find out firsthand.
And yes, unsurprisingly, jumping into the nasty green stuff, bad. Oh, of course.
Get up above it.
Damn it. Okay, where do I need to go from there? Backwards, I think. And where I go from there is a good question.
Careful!
Around the corner, okay. Around the corner and then down.
That's live! Get up above it!
God, it burns!
That's not precisely where I had wanted to go, but... All right.
Hey, that's her!
Amanda?
Damn it, Laura, I'm busy.
I see you've changed your look. That was you in Bolivia then, with Rutland.
I've been all over, and I'm going to places you can't conceive of. You're the one being left behind this time. Sorry.
I'm sorry, Amanda. If I'd known that you were alive, I swear I would have done everything I could to save you.
Please. I got over that a long time ago. You know what really used to bug me, though? When I got out and saw that you left without even trying to... What is it archaeologists do? Oh, right. Dig.
We'd thought of it as a memorial.
Whatever. Don't let her follow me.
Check out the big gun thing! How spaced out is that? Maybe it'll help you.
Yes, obviously, of course, the big gun thing will help me.
Did you see that?
Yeah, getting crazy interference on the video, too. I'd say what we have here is one of Nikolai Tesla's toroidal coil guns. Except that would be impossible.
You may be right. It doesn't seem to work very well.
Well, they theoretically need a lot of power, like from that Tesla tower across the way. If you could get that Tesla tower fired up, wow. I never thought I'd get to say that.
There she is!
We might be able to bridge the gap somehow.
All right. Fun graphical issues going on here. Yeah, it's Desert Tornado. Okay, where am I trying to go and what am I trying to do? We're going down this ramp, probably. Okay, fine. Have a grenade. All right, now. Pretty sure we're supposed to climb up that, jump over to there, jump up to there, jump from there to there to there, and then something, something, somewhere, who knows what.
Wow. Don't get hit by any of those electrical arcs.
I thought you said it wasn't running.
That's just ambient discharge. If the tower was on, you'd know it.
And if I were the energy source, where would I be?
Up top.
Okay. Now, go from here to there, to there, to there, to there, to somewhere, who knows where. Okay. I suspect we go from here to there to there immediately, and then there to the floor. The question is where we're going to land on that. Lara, you idiot. Why do you jump off backwards sometimes and forwards other times? Because off that pole you jumped to the opposite side of the pole, which was honestly not what I was expecting when I did it, but... I think I figured that out, dumbass.
Another scientist. No warmth for him up here either. They funneled Tesla energy into the artifact, and there was an enormous discharge of some sort. The KGB shut down the operation, removed the core, sealed off the lab in sections, and left behind no scientists who weren't forcibly removed.
A peculiar turn of events.
Okay.
tower be powered up from here?
Not without the core. Looks like it's not here. I guess that's what those tracks in the floor are for.
Yep, we gotta go to the next room and get the core.
What are those hanging cords and sockets?
Decoupled high current cables. You're lucky they're off, or you'd be standing in the middle of a painful light parade.
Yeah, about that.
Okay, there's the core up ahead.
Anybody there? I see her. Let's go. Go, go, go.
Come on.
Doesn't look like it has a charge, but you might be able to juice it from the control room above you.
Okay. Nope, we can't jump to that.
There's heavy debris on the tracks. I don't see how I can move it.
It doesn't matter if the core doesn't have power. Get it charged, and then we can deal with that.
Hello, Laura.
What the? How the hell did you get on this channel?
Hush, Sip. She must have taken a headset while she was rearranging your office.
You're so smart, Laura. Do you know why the Soviets called their project Carbonek?
It's the castle where Lancelot sought the Holy Grail. Not the first connection to Arthurian myth I've come across.
Myth, she calls it. A limited word for a limited perspective. You were always such the scientist. You're probably right at home with all these Tesla contraptions, aren't you?
As much as anyone, I suppose.
The Russians activated a power in the artifact that literal minds can't handle, and it destroyed them. So don't push the wrong buttons.
You'd better not either.
But I know which ones are the right ones.
You've learned to read Russian since I last saw you, Amanda.
She hung up. What the hell was that about?
She's having difficulty obtaining the sword fragment, and she doesn't want to blow everything up in the process.
Maybe you should have told her what she wanted to know.
Oh, that works.
Another unlucky scientist. He writes that at least a dozen of his colleagues were killed in the experiment. The artifact converted the Tesla voltage into something else, a wave of concussive force of some...
Oh, man! Now that's how you do it!
Is that supposed to stop at some point?
It's not charged all the way. I don't know what's wrong.
How am I supposed to move it if I can't touch it?
The cable on your grapple is insulated.
Right.
Of course it is.
Okay, that's how it works. Yeah, here we go. Full power, baby.
Locked.
Now that's how you open the door. Man, they should have worked on mass marketing this tech. Tesla was a genius.
I prefer doorknobs. friend!
I jumped for that stupid thing and just went to figure out instead, apparently.
What's happened here?
Really don't appreciate that.
The core must have powered these cables somehow. And those rails in the wall are the most convenient conductors around.
Okay. Am I supposed to get this piece of shit to swing and then run through in a little bit when it's not doing anything? Because that's not...
Careful!
something I'm very fond of doing, I have to say.
Watch yourself!
Alright.
Cool. Now all you have to do is get the panel out of the way, and we're in business. That's what I'm talking about! That's like a Christmas tree in hell! Careful!
Okay, that's not something I can push. What about you? No. Okay.
It's
Oh,
a
there's a
shield.
fancy shield.
10th or 11th century. Probably recovered with the piece we're looking for. It resembles Lancelot's crest, doesn't it?
It would have if better had existed.
Oh, what's this now? It looks like a map. Have a good look and see what you can make of it.
What do you think it's for?
Maybe our knight needed help finding his way home. Or perhaps this piece wasn't all he had.
You think he stashed more of the sword somewhere?
Possibly, but the map is useless without a reference point.
I'll work on it. Going offline.
Splendid. A number of minor relics were recovered along with the artifact. The poor fellow couldn't find anyone to help him study them.
I empathize. Why the lack of interest? I don't think I've ever been happier! Show me what he can do!
Alright, solves that problem. That should be where I need it to be, I think. It's got the shiny metal look going, but I don't seem to be able to grapple it. Okay. So what am I supposed to do with this? Yeah, I can't grapple that. It's not shootable. Yeah, no, that's... I can't ram this into that hard enough to get us out of here. Unless I just need a bigger run up. No. Okay. Didn't think that was the case. That's too simple. What options do I have available to deal with things in my way? Not a whole lot, that's what I have. If I can't shoot it or grapple it, I can shoot it. I see. So a little indicator that's supposed to tell me if I can shoot it or not was lying to me. That's good to know. I jumped. Fine, whatever. Okay, I gotta crouch underneath it, I see.
That's live!
Really, I never would have figured that out, dumbass. Okay, this one I definitely have to jump over. Okay. Can you say boss fight arena? Damn it.
Amanda, I'm sorry for what happened, but we can still work together.
There is no we, Lara. There never was. It was just me down there. Me and this. Do you remember it? I touched it, and it touched me back.
I don't think that was a good thing.
I tamed it then, and made it my own.
My God! Amanda!
A little friendlier than it was in Paraíso, isn't it? I taught it how to fetch.
You're mad! It killed our friends, Amanda, and it almost killed us!
And it saved my life once I mastered it. It's all about a broader perception. I'd stay away from it if I were you, though. I can still be a little touchy. Stay out of its way, Lara. I don't control it. I only unleash it. Kill anything in its way.
Okay, what do I do to reactivate this damn thing? Get away from me, you piece of shit.
Zip, what do I need to do to get it out of there?
I haven't got a clue. I know a little about Tesla technology, but this place is a mystery.
Oh yes, I see. But just pull the damn... This stupid thing is frickin' annoying. Okay, we can't grab those and pull them where I thought we could. Apparently. Unless I just... Lara's slow movement is really annoying sometimes. I can't interact with those directly, apparently. I think I know what I need to do, but I don't... Okay, apparently I can actually activate this. Despite trying earlier.
What did you do? You're gonna kill us both!
This must be the experiment that lasted the scientists 50 years ago.
No other way to reach us.
Alright, that's nice. Now you might want to run for it.
Damn, you're lucky. You know that, right?
I'd like to think some skill was involved. Did Alistair have any luck with matters?
Zach, you're not going to believe where this leads.
Oh, you're going to find me extremely incredulous today.
Cornwall.
As in, take the M5 to the A30 call.
As the crow drives.
Well then, let's see who can get there first.
Alright. I already mentioned that I hate boss fights. It extends to pretty much all games.
There seems to be a fine line between coincidence and irony.
You sure about that map?
Unfortunately,
There was some nonsense about the discovery of the real King Arthur's tomb here years ago, soon discredited. And yet another roadside attraction was born.
Well, let's see what we can see, shall we? At least it should be educational.
All right.
Either housekeeping should be fired, or no one's been inside for months. Now this is familiar enough. No King of England jokes, Alistair. I probably have to turn on the power first.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's probably more than months.
They must be electric. I'll have to find the power main.
The place is locked up pretty tight on the ground floor. Probably have to try up higher.
I kind of figured that out already. However, what I haven't figured out is how to actually get there. I can't jump up and grab on that. There's nothing to climb there either. Can I pull this box around? Yes, I can. Okay. It's one thing that Anniversary manages to do a lot better. They managed to telegraph
This place has seen better days.
interactable objects a lot
It's
better.
been condemned since the death of the owner, one Professor Worth. I shudder to think that at one time he had students.
Okay. This is definitely going to light up as soon as we turn the power on. Speaking of which, I do believe that is the thing we are looking for right there. Now, how do I get over there? By climbing up here, of course. Most games require you to suspend disbelief. This game requires you to suspend all logic to intelligence. Well, at least it's fun.
And
There's
we
games that
have
require
power.
you to suspend all logic and
Now that the
intelligence and
power's on,
also are
maybe you can go back
boring
and
as
pull out
hell.
Excalibur.
It's not Excalibur! The sword and the stone in Excalibur were two different bloody swords! Arthur got Excalibur after the sword and the stone broke in his battle with Pellinor! Oh, good grief, nobody gets it straight!
That's because nobody cares.
That's part of what I was
Boys.
going to say.
Sorry.
Okay, there we go. This random bit is climbable and the other random bits aren't. We really don't want to drop down into that.
Come ye hither and hearken to ye tale of King Arthur, how he was feared. Enter, once and future king. Merlin deems you worthy.
The real Merlin would roll around in the mud and bark at you, and I'm being generous by calling it mud.
There's no difference between stupid and charming with you, is there?
Alright. Well, it's not really how I want to end up, but... Actually, maybe it is exactly. No, it isn't. Okay. Alright, I gotta jump at the right moment so I don't fall, because that makes perfect sense apparently. If I jump too early, you fall. If you jump too late, you fall. If you jump at the exactly the right time, you probably still fall. Okay, what am I supposed to do with that? Because it sure looks like I'm supposed to jump right there and then, so I can get on top of the damn gate. Because there's no way I can get back to here from over here in time. Unless I'm supposed to jump backwards off of it to here again. That might be plausible. Okay. Now. That's an obvious you missed your jump point. Look, I can see the sparkly bit right there. It is right there. Okay, fine. Do I have to shoot it? Yes. One thing that is making this game a little bit harder than it would be is that for some reason ropes are bugged. It's actually kind of similar to the problem we were having in Far Cry 1. It had buggy ropes too. Whatever method they used to draw those must not work very well under either modern graphics or it's a Proton thing. Let's see, where do I go from here?
Before he did die, Arthur badest his knight Bedivere to returneth Excalibur to yon lady of ye lake. And lo, didst Arthur's body then slumber, and yea, it was borne away to Avalon, where it is said that from thither shall he someday returneth, to claimeth again his crown.
Well, if he went to Avalon, then whose tomb's supposed to be here?
Maybe the grunting Saxon or the Roman fascist that Alistair believes the whole legend was built around.
Okay.
This is where the truth behind the myth is supposed to be explained, but it's been turned into a warehouse.
Fitting. There's been so little truth everywhere else. Why start here? The only factual basis behind the King Arthur myths died centuries before this place was built.
Give Professor Worth some credit. If he had to close an exhibit for renovations, at least he picked the most boring one.
I see. I don't think that Lara is forklift certified. Okay. That should get me up there, but first, where does this go?
This definitely isn't Arthur's tomb.
We knew that already.
What's wrong with
This is probably the main
I've seen
path
enough
forward.
tombs in my life to know when I'm looking at a cenotaph.
it? Say who?
A diversion. This place is trying too hard. It's hiding something.
A body?
No, this must be our kindly professor's office space.
Done up as spottily as
Professor
his
Worth says here
reputation.
that the tomb of King Arthur, the one his museum's built over, is a fake.
No surprise there. At least he knows his museum is for tourists.
But Professor Worth believed the sarcophagus was placed here by Arthur's contemporaries to lure thieves from the gravesite of the actual King Arthur.
Who doesn't exist?
That's where you and the Professor differ.
All right.
It's authentic enough for its age, but its age isn't entirely authentic.
And what does that mean?
She's saying that the sarcophagus is from around the 11th century, which is when the Arthurian myths were invented. The real Arthur came 5 centuries before, so it's old, but, well, not old enough.
It could be anyone in here, if there's anyone at all. No, there has to be something else here.
Can I drive that stupid forklift down here and move these things? Because I think that's what I have to do. I played this game before, but it was actual eons ago. Lara engaging only in the most OSHA certified of behaviors. I'm pretty sure, now that I think about it, that what I'm about to do is going to lead to a QuickTime event.
Now this is better.
Nice. Be careful. You don't want to demolish anything important.
Really? I have a velveteen touch. But I'm glad to see you now think there may be something important here.
Are you all right?
Told you so.
I decided to take the slow way down instead.
Should have told that to the forklift.
And to think, just a few seconds ago I was about to say, maybe I'm misremembering that. Nope. Nope, I wasn't. Okay, well, Lara decided to take the fast way down after all. There we go.
Be careful, Lara.
Please, Alistair. This will take some concentration.
Yeah, pipe down, Alistair. Or I won't let you sit up front with me anymore.
believe we're here on the ground floor now.
I'm glad you made it down safely.
Alright.
So am I.
No
That
signs
doesn't
of the
mean you don't have to be
forklift.
quiet anymore.
Alas. Poor forklift. We can't use it anymore.
Looks like there's oil seeping into the water table. Who knows how long it's been burning?
I wonder if the architect's design deliberately took this into account.
I think that probably answers your question.
There's your answer, Alistair.
Wow. You know you're gonna ruin your boots.
Not on the path I'll need to take.
Where am I going from here? At first I thought maybe you stood on top of this and drug it across via some method. But now I'm not thinking that anymore because I don't see anything I can grab onto. Well, it's much more likely I need to push this over underneath something than I need to get reach. The problem is I don't see anything like that, unless it's those little gaps way up there. But I don't think I can reach those anyway. No, they're way too high. Unless... these flames aren't continuous. So I wonder if I'm supposed to jump. This seems really annoying. I think I'm supposed to jump to the flamey area over there. Pull this over to me, climb on top before I get roasted. That seems like ass. Particularly because it's instant death. Okay. Could we not?
Looks like there's oil seeping into the water table. Who knows how long it's been burning?
I wonder if the architect's design deliberately took this into account.
There's your answer, Alistair.
Wow. You know you're gonna ruin your boots.
Not on the path I'll need to take.
This is going to be real interesting to try to get across. I don't know if I can do this fast enough. Yeah. There's no frickin' way.
Looks like there's oil seeping into the water table. Who knows how long it's been burning?
I wonder if the architect's design deliberately took this into account.
There's your answer, Alistair.
Wow. You know you're gonna ruin your boots.
Not on the path I'll need to take.
Okay. Apparently. You can jump across that without just getting mildly singed. This one definitely is gonna need that crate.
Maybe there's a way up and over.
Thank you, Laura. I never would have figured that out. Oh, fun. Okay, well this is... Also
This
going
looks
to be
like
a
my
pain in the
garbage
ass.
disposal. I hope you're not leaping through there, Laura. There must be a way to stop them up.
I
Ow.
certainly hope so.
Okay, so I gotta time this shit. Now, that gets the second crate. There could be something in there that I want, but pushing crates around in this game is way worse than in Anniversary 2. Anniversary improved the pushing physics by a surprising amount. It's still not perfect and can be annoying, but... Yeah, I thought there was something back there that I wanted. Okay. I should have just went and checked it out right away instead of deciding not to. Okay. That crate just tried to murder me. there's anything up here of any interest. Okay, that one said had a 1 and this one has a 2. Does that mean anything? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not.
Jumping that?
No, I'll have to make a path. But it might have been worth trying just to hear you lads squeal about it.
All right. Well, that pool isn't on fire. Yet.
Hey, Alistair. Why don't you head on down there and stand on that plate for her?
Why don't you go down and hold that door open?
Okay. So we need something to sit on that.
See that crate up on the shelf over there? You could use that on the pressure plate.
It's not a crate, it's a coffin. Someone's revered ancestor is in there.
Well, if I could see what they were talking about, that might be helpful. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sploosh. There we go.
And
Get over here, you.
And here's your
Yeah.
final resting place, sir.
If we're through having fun, it's time to get back to business.
Come on, get me over to the damn switch.
I'll take this time to adjust some travel arrangements I made. It shouldn't take too long.
Coward. Don't worry, Laura. I've still got an eye on you. Probably won't be able to hear each other too well when you're underwater, though.
There is a
No.
god.
Hey, I heard that.
Where are we going from here? Were we supposed to jump off at this point? Probably. Certainly. Okay. I don't see any levers. Which means they're over this way, probably. There we go. Now. Give me that. Okay, there's nowhere to go over there. So it's this way forward, and we dump into there. We're probably going to get a cutscene that dumps us out there. How much do you want to bet? It is a quick time event.
Hey, Alistair. Just missed a waterfall.
Okay, it isn't a quick time event, surprisingly. Don't like that noise.
Will you look at that? Oh, this is brilliant.
That is interesting.
Okay. not going after that one and go... Okay, whatever. I don't think I can get all 4 of these down at once. So that's probably not what you're supposed to do. Okay. Okay, I see what to do here. Oh, come on. Now... Okay. So what was that bullshit down there for? Something we don't have to deal with yet? Or is it just a giant red herring?
Signal's poor, Lara. What are we looking at?
We're looking at myth, except it's real. They're all here. The court of Camelot.
You're sure about this? King Arthur, who wast verily of ye loins of Uther Pendragon?
I've no doubt about the authenticity of this tomb, Alistair. Arthur was the 11th century figure that became legend. The once and future king was as real then as the air I'm breathing now.
I don't know, Laura.
Excalibur, the sword in the stone. That's how it always goes, isn't it?
Pardon?
Swords in stones, Alistair. They're part of the monomyth. There wasn't just one Excalibur or one Merlin. We keep seeing swords and daises all over the world because they were everywhere.
So, you're saying that everywhere they went, they raised up kings, shaping the course of human destiny?
Well, it's a possibility.
Who?
And there's the other piece you want, of course. The guy's
Perhaps
holding
they're
it.
in Avalon. It's as good a place as any. Except our Merlin was killed and our Excalibur was left in pieces in the hands of the locals.
So where's Avalon?
I don't know. On the other side of the looking glass, perhaps?
Yeah, because here's the dais right here. We're literally standing on it. Alright. I think we need to swing that thing into that bell over there. Maybe. Maybe not. Fork over your sword piece, buddy. Oh, here we go. Apparently we just have to walk
It says
up to this.
Bedivere returned a fragment of Excalibur to Arthur after the other pieces were carried off by the knights.
Where'd they go?
To find Avalon, perhaps. The quest for the Holy Grail. Lancelot, Galahad, Percival, and Bors. Their tombs are empty.
It says this fragment was left with Arthur to help him leave this mausoleum when the time came. Perhaps it will help me instead.
It's right there in his hands. You can see it. Okay. Maybe one of these other idiots has something I need? No? Didn't think so, but still. Can't get up on top of that. Am I supposed to be moving this piece out of the way to reveal something? Because it does move a little bit. But not enough that I... Oh, I can drag it, of course. And then I can get on top of this pillar with it, maybe? Yep. All right. Really? That's not it? Okay, we just had to do it right. Quote, end quote.
King of the Britons. I wouldn't take Excalibur if I didn't need it so. I hope you can forgive me.
Nope, becomes alive and tries to kill your ass.
Alistair, you see that? See what?
Actually, I don't think he does, but I don't remember.
Get your hands!
Zip! Alistair!
Clara!
Zip, what's happening?
Oh, yeah, it's this stupid boss fights, what those things are for. What? Oh, damn it. Why'd I end up in the water? I didn't jump in the water. Did I ever mention that I hate boss fights? Particularly at dumb shit annoying ones like this. Which is all of them. Okay, that does nothing. How am I supposed to avoid that? It doesn't like when I ring the bell things next to it. Also, it's very scary and dangerous and takes all my health, and I don't have many health packs, because of course I don't. But how am I actually supposed to kill it? Because that does like no damage. I gotta lure it to a specific spot or something and then bonk it on the head. But how do I stun it first? There we go. Okay. Alright, I see what I need to do. That's gonna be annoying with next to no health, but And there's the exit. I ever mentioned before that I hate boss fights? Yeah, screw you, lizard. Well, now you might be able to see why Arthur needed a fancy sword to get out of here. How do I get over this? Okay. I've got to be missing something really obvious. Wait, can I jump onto these? Remember how I said about how Anniversary managed to make it much more obvious what was interactable and what wasn't? Okay. But it didn't really do it in like a white paint kind of way. It was more subtle than that. Yeah, get roasted. I don't have any health, cats, you bastards. Oh yeah, that guy dropped health. Kind of tempted to take that shotgun, but... Okay. Now.
She's over there!
We gotta get through all this fire bullshit again.
Draw her fire!
Oh, I didn't want to grab that one. Okay. We're gonna need at least one of these to get across here. That's probably gonna be enough, honestly. There was enough when going the other way. However, why do it the hard way when we have a slightly easier way? Alright. Don't slip between the crates and fall. Note to self.
I see her!
Fixed his wagon. Alright. Beautiful. Now, another grenade. Well, I suppose if they were so helpful as to set up an elevator for us, we should probably use it. Don't worry, it looked like a pit bull, so I'm pretty sure we were doing a service to the world. Okay.
What's going on?
You didn't hear the grenades?
Hello, lads.
Hey, Lara. What's up?
They didn't make off with your credit cards, did they? Is everything all right? Alistair?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just not my usual evening routine.
Then let's go home.
Brilliant. This is brilliant. King Arthur was real. The Knights of the Round Table were real. And now we have Excalibur right here in front of us. Those stodgy bastards at Oxford will have kittens when they hear of this.
It's even bigger than that, Alistair. What Arthur called Excalibur is a powerful artifact that predates him by millennia.
Well, it's still in pieces. Who brought the superglue?
While I was in Ghana, I asked you to look around for the Galali key.
Oh, it's her mother's
No luck, I
necklace.
take
It was not among your father's collection.
Or his records?
It wasn't in Ghana either. Or Rutland was... Hello? What's this? I've seen you before, haven't I? Hang on.
Yep, it's Mommy's necklace.
A striking resemblance, don't you think?
The pendant was a gift from your father. I never knew from where he had obtained it, until now.
Where is it now?
It's in the Himalayas. My mother had it with her. Zip, Alistair, I'm going to Nepal. Please make the usual arrangements.
We'll take care of it. Come on, man.
Not to presume, Lady Croft, but I'd hoped you wouldn't try to use the sword yourself after what happened to your mother.
She removed the sword. That's what killed her. I don't intend to do the same. If my father had known any of this, he tried so hard, and they hated him for it.
No one hated him, Lara.
It bloody well wasn't love, was it? His reputation was destroyed. Now there's more than one thing to be salvaged from that mountain top.
Alright.
The wreckage should be just on the other side.
I can't see anything. You sure you're in the right spot?
I never forget a face.
Let's see.
Once again, we find ourselves on a mountain without climbing gear.
And I doubt any of that snow and ice is stable. You should keep moving before it breaks on you.
I have done this before, you know.
One thing you can say about Reboot, Lara. She at least remembers to bring basic climbing gear. Some basic climbing gear. Not very much, mind you. No ropes or anything like that that a sane person would want. Wrong button.
Once again, we find ourselves on a mountain without climbing gear.
And I doubt any of that snow and ice is stable. You should keep moving before it breaks on you.
I have done this before, you know.
Okay. Do I go up or do I go around? I go up. And then from here, well, who the hell knows? Oh, I know.
Now what? Back down and up somewhere else?
I'm not ready to give up yet. I might have to make my own path. There it is.
Man, that's a wreck. How old were you? 8 or 9?
Something like that.
Okay, we slide down here, jump to there, slide down there, jump to there. Something, something. Figure it out as we go, I suppose.
Look, now that's proper gear for getting to the top of a mountain.
That's one of Rutland's. I told him to mind his own business, and here he is following me to the ends of the earth.
Maybe he heard you wrong. You think he's in there?
I doubt it. Not when he could be at home with his feet up. This is all quite surreal, actually.
I'd imagine it would be.
I hear something that sounds suspiciously like an unhappy kitty around here. Here, have a grenade.
Okay, be careful. You know this thing could go over the cliff any second.
I knew it then, and I know it now. I'll be fine, Zip. Don't worry.
No, she won't.
Oh, hold up. You walk in there without weighing down this end, you'll go right over the edge.
Good advice, Zip. You do look after me.
You and Winston. He signs the checks.
Alright, prepare your bots for quick time event.
Is that it?
Yes. It is.
Grab it and go, you fool. Damn it. Wrong button.
Is that it?
Yes. It is.
Lara? You okay?
Of course.
Just checking. It's usually someone else's past you're digging into.
That's where you're wrong, Zip. This has always been what it's about. Now there's one more place I'd like to visit. It shouldn't take too long.
Alright. Jump to there, jump to there, to there, to there. Okay, I think I see where we're going. Alright.
My God, Lara! This is fantastic! Look at them all! This is a find in itself!
Jump across
I do
here.
not like this place at all.
Just
Don't slip.
I've got it.
another thing that was vastly improved in the newer ones. Like Anniversary
This
Day,
must be where Santa's evil brother lives.
aka the very next game in the series, was camera.
Bloody hell! It's too bleeding chancy, Lara.
I'll be fine.
Where do I jump from here? Behind me?
Good grief, I can't look anymore. You always say that, but you keep on looking.
Rutland's men. I've been wondering where the traps were.
Alright. Grab ourselves a rifle instead of that crappy little gun. Alright, it's not really possible to get up there, I don't think. Okay, there's another one of these over here. Oh wait, I see how to get up there now. Damn it! More ammo, thank you very much. Let me get up to here and take the zip line across. Alright. Oh, hello.
You're not gonna make it across, and you'll end up a popsicle if you try to swim it.
If only I could walk on water.
Where do I jump from here? There's nowhere I can grapple to pull myself over. I see. Okay, no secret or anything over here.
Not to rub it in, but I'm glad I'm at home.
Lovely, Zip. That's quite enough of that.
Sorry. God, Lara, you must be absolutely freezing. Are you gonna be all right?
No.
My bones have gone numb. My God, it is so very cold.
I want to get over to that
I'll be
thing
fine.
now.
I'll be fine.
Stay on the damn ice. Okay, there we go. Much better. Get away from me, you stupid cat.
Good thing these weren't here last time I came.
All right. Got a bunch of jumping across here. Sounds like there's an unhappy kitty on the other side of that door. Where am I going from here? I think from here to there to there to there. Or is that just a different way to get across? Okay, despite looking all cracked up, that door does not yield to gunfire. I don't see any obvious way to go. Correction, I do too. Okay. Apparently I didn't press jump hard enough, question mark.
Good thing these weren't here last time I came.
The angry kitty has been dealt with. Okay, so I think I jumped from here to there, swing from that, jump to that, swing from that, jump to that, swing. There's another angry kitty cat. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Damn it. I gotta do that over again. All right. Hey, kitty. I'm gonna shoot the shit out of you as soon as I get over there. And because Lara's not a very good shot, she's gonna thoroughly ruin the belt. fact. Just gonna use a grenade on
That's
your ass.
strange. These doors weren't closed before. I suppose I'll have to work out how to get them open again.
Alright. If I remember correctly, this is a weight puzzle. And you have to get a very particular one of these crates up there. I believe it's this one. Now, do I want just the light cube? Or do I want the light cube and the heavy cube for now? I think I want just the light cube, and then I can pull it down. And then me and the light cube. I might want it just the heavy cube. Okay, no, we got it. There enough to keep that down until I drag this off.
Every object here has a symbolic function. If only the outside world were the same.
All right.
Oh, bother. Well, one thing at a time.
Oh, look, it's another one of those stone platform thingies.
How'd you know that would be there?
Give me a moment, please. It's broken, but perhaps.
Nope. It's broken.
Well, that's all it does. This has been a big waste of time.
Now I suppose it's time to work out how to leave this monastery.
How about swinging Excalibur once? Just for fun.
It's a priceless artifact, not a toy.
Yeah.
And now we know how young Arthur became king.
Run, Lara!
Well.
So, any more sightseeing, Lara, or are you finished?
We're going back to Bolivia. Then we'll see.
Yay. Okay. I felt like we found a lot of secrets in that one, and we didn't actually find even a fraction of them, hardly. Oh well.
I'm gonna need a clear head for this, lads. No distractions, please.
Good luck.
Anyone between me and that stone dies.
Stop! I don't want anything bad to happen, but it will if you come any closer.
Kill her.
Take her out! I see her!
Oh no! Oh, James died.
Truly.
What are you doing? Stay away from there!
It's what I came for. You don't need that. We can both do this.
It only works once, and I'm going to be the one.
How about just stand there and let her do whatever weirdo shit she's doing? Do here? Not that, come on. Okay. What the hell am I supposed to do to it? It's clearly not walk up to it and use anything. I tried to shoot it and it did nothing. Definitely doesn't throw a grenade at it. This is why I hate boss battles. Okay, they're very... Like, what the hell am I supposed to do to the damn thing? Very obvious I'm supposed to be doing something. Oh, watch. Oh, fun. Just knock me off the platform, why don't you? Just knock me off the damn platform. Sure, why not? That's fun gameplay. So I think I'm supposed to walk up to it, because I didn't press the button to attack there. Oh, I should have. Alright. I need to pay attention to my health, even though most of the time I don't take damage from it. Or not much. Stop dodging, you stupid scumbag. Sure, it's just juggling me on the ground while I can't do anything about it, why don't you? In a game full of annoying boss fights, that is yet another one.
What about my daughter? Don't touch the sword! She meant no harm.
Take out the sword!
What? No! Mother, listen to me.
It'll explode unless you pull out the sword!
Oh God! No! I blamed myself, and it was you! You killed her!
Killed her? She's not dead! She went where I was supposed to go, where you could have gone!
Makes sense right this second, or I swear I'll execute you where you stand!
I told you to pull out the sword! I told you!
Where is my mother?
Avalon! It's not a myth! Don't you get it? You'll never understand. I'm wasting my breath.
From this moment, your every breath is a gift from me.
Laura?
For years, my father believed Mother was alive. It was what kept him going. I pitied him for thinking that way. Alistair, go to the British Museum immediately. Ring me when you get there. Dress in layers. You'll be there a while.
Right. I'm off.
Zip, call Professor Eddington at the Cavendish Laboratory. Arrange a meeting.
Will do. What should I tell him?
Tell him my father was right about everything. And there may still be time to do something about it.
And then the very next game was Tomb Raider Anniversary, which had basically nothing whatsoever to do with this plot line. And I don't know if Underworld had anything to do with this plotline either, honestly. I don't remember anything about Underworld's story. Except that it existed. Obviously. But anyway. Managed to get 86% completion. Pistol upgrades. Where were we supposed to find those? Oh well. I suppose that was Tomb Raider Legend. And I suppose that means that next week we need to do Underworld. Because we already did Anniversary. And as I mentioned earlier, Anniversary had nothing whatsoever to do with the plot line of Legend, even though they're considered to be part of a trilogy of, I guess. Because Anniversary was a Tomb Raider 1 remake, basically. Speaking of Tomb Raider 1 remakes, isn't there another one they're working on? I don't remember what it's called. Let's look. Legacy of Atlantis, okay. When's that supposed to come out? February 12, 2027. Okay, that's a ways out yet, but not incredibly far out. Could pay an extra $10 to play 2 days early. Woo! And you get a couple of ugly outfits if you pre-purchase it. Sure, whatever. Where's the T-Rex? I don't see a T-Rex. Oh, wait, there's the T-Rex for a very brief instant. Anyway. Dinosaurs. I think that's supposed to be the Midas area. I've never actually played Tomb Raider 1, and honestly, I don't really have a desire to. So I'm not actually be comparing this to Tomb Raider 1, but I will be comparing it to Anniversary. Because Anniversary is probably my favorite Tomb Raider. So it had better compare favorably to Anniversary is all I gotta say. If I'm dropping 60 of my hard-earned dollars, I'll probably wait to see what the reviews are like before I actually buy it, though. Because it's 2026, or well, by then it'll be 2027. And I don't care what developer is making it. It's 2026 and they can't be trusted. Oh well. At least they don't seem to have uglified Lara too much. So there can't be that many blue hairs making the game, surely. Oh well. It is $9.59, which is a solid half an hour earlier than I would normally end. So I think we're going to try to see if we can get Underworld running first. Hopefully it just works. But I suspect it probably won't, because after looking at ProtonDB, I think I'm going to have to tweak a few things. But we'll see. And apparently this is one of the many, many games from the time period that behave badly if they run faster than 60 FPS. Because console developers are brain damaged and never figured out how to do consistent physics, apparently. It's really, really easy to do physics that doesn't depend on frame rate. All you do is, instead of taking one physics step per frame, you update your time delta with every frame, and then do a physics step whenever the time delta has increased by enough that you should do a physics step. And that way, as long as your frame rate is higher than your physics rate, things work. If it's lower than your physics rate, then you have to get fancy and start doing things like taking larger physics steps than what you normally would. Which you can do, but that's a little more complicated. So if it's your typical shitty 30 FPS console game, you just set it so your physics runs at 30 FPS and the rest of the game runs at whatever the hell the PC game is running at. It can be a little bit wonky, but it's a lot better than having it linked to the frame rate completely. And if you don't want it to be wonky, the correct solution is to write your physics engine so that you pass in a time step and it updates the physics by that amount of time. And then you can run your physics at whatever frame rate you want, and it will just do small calculations when it needs to. Okay, 2560 with 1440, locked to 60 FPS because this game's horrible. Well, it isn't. It's just that it sucks that way. 8x anti-aliasing, 16x anisotropic texture filtering, enable VSync. I don't think it'll matter. Shadows, of course. Enable everything else. Triple buffering can stay well and truly off. I shouldn't need to enable VSync actually, because the variable refresh rate should take care of that automatically. All right. Caps lock doesn't exist on my keyboard, so I need to bind that to something else for sure. Okay. Looks like they moved the quick actions to the arrow keys instead of having them on delete and page down and home, which was a weird select choice. Target lock is right mouse, that's fine. I could tell already the volume's going to be way too high. There. Disable the gamepad. There we go. The music may have been a little bit loud. You probably want to turn cinematics down. Surprised there's no overall volume. Okay, all the settings we set before we got in game already. It says escape for back, that's a lie. Doesn't work. Subtitles on, of course. Okay. Well, the basic launching works. What's Proton DB? Instability occasionally. Game runs smoothly without any freezes. If you don't specify any parameters, loading animation lags a bit. Okay. Has some issues with full screen on Hyperland. Good thing I'm not running Hyperland then, isn't it? In the second area of the game, on the boat, oceans, the water shader, sometimes large blocks. Sure, whatever. A lot of people are setting the CPU topology, so it looks like a quad core to the game. I don't know if I need to do that or not. Heavy stutter after 20 minutes or so if not using launch options. Okay, I'll have to remember to keep this page open just in case. Some special hook this guy says you need to install. For some reason I don't believe him. Set CPU topology, set CPU topology. It won't start if you don't limit it to 4 CPU cores. Okay, well, it started fine, so the real question would be if you start gameplay fine. That's a different question. However, these are from like multiple years ago. So it might have been something you required back then, and then newer Proton removed that need. Because this guy didn't do any of that shit. He's just doing some other stuff that I don't think matters for me at all. Okay, so probably we don't have to do anything. It'll likely just work. That's a lot of probablys and likelies, but I guess that is next week Milo's problem. Tomorrow is Friday already, I believe. Man, time flies when you're goofing around. Anyway. So that should be some good old EDF. And then Saturday and Sunday, we'll have some X4. Hopefully we can get our station cranking away. Get a second one, get a power station built in Mercury. They don't have to buy energy cells all the time. And maybe even a third station, although I wouldn't hold my breath. We'll see. That, of course, would be the plan. I need to start making some cash, and preferably lots of it, so that I can buy the blueprints for the ship production facilities, and then we can get those going. Because I'm going to need to make a lot of ships if we're going to push the Xenon back. Monday, be some good old crab champions. And then Tuesday and Wednesday will probably be even more X4. Before we have a little bit more Tomb Raider, Underworld this time, on Thursday. From what I remember, when I played through I'm not even sure what you'd want to call it, that particular trilogy, Legends was the weakest of them, story and gameplay wise. And I just really liked Anniversary the best, largely because it was the one that I had played the most of, I suppose. And then years later, when I came back to play Underworld, I don't remember it being bad or anything. But I guess we'll see. For tonight, though, let's see. What do we have? It looks like Zarius is playing Dead Zone Rogue 2. What is this? I have no idea what this game is. Let's go find out. Hopefully, I see you all back here tomorrow for some EDF shenaniganry. And I will see you all later. Good night and goodbye.